This KL Spotlight is proudly presented by Telstra.
They do things that would make your yoga guru groan. Handle flying objects with the dexterity of Mark Waugh. Move like budding fontaines. Yet their sport remains one of our least recognised. But come the Commonwealth Games, Shaneez Johnston and Leigh Marning are two of our best chances of snaring a bag full of gold on the heels of Kazumi Takahashi, who dominated proceedings in Victoria, Canada.
Kazumi was a teammate of mine, and she was inspirational because she was a beautiful, beautiful athlete. But my inspiration really, I don't know, it comes from within, and it's more a fighting ambition, and it's that I want to achieve myself.
Leigh Marning was there in Canada as a 15-year-old. 4 years on, she's ready.
I think experience helps. I mean, I think I've also improved. Over a period of time, you may not improve, but I think I've also improved as well. I mean, I've got a hunger to go really well at these next Commonwealth Games, and so I'm right in there training really hard, and I just want to go out there and win gold.
When they came head-to-head in the Australian Championships earlier this year, Marning won by a fraction. But there's never been much between these two, who share a similar story of family sacrifice. Both migrated to Sydney, down New South Wales' north coast. Marning from Taree, Johnston from Lismore. As a teenager, Shaneez has rarely been off the podium and won the Pacific Alliance Championships in Colombia. She's won the New South Wales Championships twice, and this year, less than 1 point kept her from her second national title. Now she has Kuala Lumpur and beyond in her sights. What do you have to do personally, do you think, to reach that top level?
I have to be consistent and confident when I hit the floor, and I have to give the judges confidence in me so that they will be confident to give me the marks.
If you're looking for an opinion from the new national coach, you're not in luck. The competition couldn't have come at a better time.
And regarding the competition between Shaneez and Leigh at Commonwealth Games, I can't predict anything. It's going to be on the day. Whoever is going to be the best on the day is going to come on top of the other one. So I can't say anything.
And 17-year-old Shaneez is one of two girls carrying the green and gold into the medal competition tonight for clubs. The other is 18-year-old Perth student Christy Darragh. Let's go to the floor right now.
And here is our competition leader, Canada's Erika Stirton. She has 19.066 points after two apparatus. Remembering there are 4 apparatus to perform. So at the halfway mark, she was the leader from the 2 Australian girls.
Stirton's routine on this apparatus yesterday was the highest score achieved throughout the competition, 9.6. Can she repeat it? Complicated sequence. She's showing very intricate work with the clubs, and that's what seems to separate her from the other girls. A lot more variety, lots of little tosses, difficult handling of the clubs. Just like that little toss behind the back to catch. Technique, very important for this apparatus. That's hard. Balance using Mills. Once again showing her mastery of this apparatus.
Beautiful. She'll give that 9.6 that she scored yesterday a shake.
Yes, I think she's going to come very close to that. Hardly any obvious flaws through that routine. And once again, I stress she had lots of intricacy. See the club moving on the floor, catching it during a little acrobatic element, and then catching the other club as she comes around. Lots of little tosses, flicks, large throws. You can see that little toss catching under the leg, rolling forwards. Beautiful work.
Here comes the score. She's gone very close to that score from yesterday. Yesterday, 9.6. Today, she's come up with a 9.558. Wonderful score for Erika Stirton. She'll take some catching.
And next to perform with the ribbon.
And now here is Australia's Leigh Marning, who came into this third round in second place behind Erika Stirton. But with such a fine routine from Stirton, Marning now needs a 9.76 to hit the lead. It's a tall order. She certainly needs a good score, though, to keep in touch going into the final round.
Marning certainly very capable on this apparatus. A bronze place in the 94 Commonwealth Games. She had a small error last night, so that kept her a little bit lower in a score, 9.275. She'll need to improve on that.
Nice job. Doubt that it'll be in the 9.76 class, but nice job nevertheless.
Yes, it'll be interesting. There were a couple of tiny little, not real fumbles, but just little bits where she's had to wait for the apparatus, just like that, not quite in position, having to almost reposition herself. But a good performance from Marning.
And here is a score of 9.475, keeps her in second place. And now here comes Australia's Shaneez Johnston. Came into the third round in third place behind Stirton and Marning. Marning putting in a good routine in this round, and Stirton an even better one, means that Shaneez must score a 9.776 to sneak into first place, or a 9.501 to go past Marning for second place.
Balance in penché position, right up on toe, and well-controlled attitude pivot. Or drops the club. So a serious mistake at this level of competition. And there's that full pivot in back scale. Travel just ever so slightly sideways to catch the club as well. Behind the music, so a little bit behind Johnston's best on this apparatus today, and the pressure certainly being put on by the two top performers, Stirton and Marning. Johnston showing some disappointment there. Let's see what's happening. Twirling the clubs there. And here, hop, throwing, that's an asymmetrical throw, having to travel just slightly sideways and bouncing out of a hand. So a couple of tenths deduction in that. Nice work with one hand.
She'll be disappointed. Here comes the score now to 9.341. Not quite as bad as she may be feared. So we check the standings. It's Erika Stirton still leading from the two Australian girls, Leigh Marning and Shaneez Johnston. And then there's a little bit of a gap to the fourth place, so it's starting to look like a match in three as we get set for the fourth apparatus.